Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Wave Talk, episode 43, the return of the Wave. It's myself, Habib GB, aka the Wave Conductor, aka the Breakdown Bandit. It's a new name with myself. I'm with my boys, Alpha out to the right of me, Olorose to the left of me, and we're gonna get shit cracking. You already know how the show goes on. Waviest tracks, Waviest video, and the Waviest project. We've got a good one in store for you today. But without further ado, let's get shit popping. And producer, let us know what is the Waviest video this week, including Spot the Shot. Also, if you're over the age of 18 and have a drink, it is Halloween by the way, take a shot and get wavy with us.
So the Waviest video today is Tion, Deluded, featuring Mist.
Okay.
And for Spot the Shot this week, every time you see any of them, as in Tion or Mist, bust shots, take a shot.
That whole video was all about busting shots.
Whoever said that must be a genius.
Shout out Kevin Jones.
Yeah. What's this? You just got promoted. Don King. He's Don King on.
When I first saw it, I thought, what, boxing?
Fam.
I thought like a Rocky thing, Rocky type.
Yeah.
Some proper small arena as well.
They return the Mist boy. But Mist been missing for a bit.
This chain is stupid as well. It's like fucking fake.
If we're talking chains, Mist has got one of the baddest chains in the game, right?
Just got a
What
fucking
is it
block.
again? Is it Mist?
I don't know if it's a Mist
So,
or something.
what is he?
Sick mate.
Sick
Yeah.
mate.
Sick mate.
It's a sick mate chain.
Where have you been, Miss? Where you been, mate? What sort of referee is this?
That's not a referee.
Ref, nah.
Ref didn't even do the countdown. He just said, no, it is over. It is over. It is all over. No one is coming back from this. You end up in.
To the 9 won't bark up. Where you smokers?
LA Lounge. See that scene here? I know LA Lounge when I see LA Lounge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I go there all the time. But I just know the bridge.
Hey.
That's that part where after LA
Fam,
Lounge.
that's where all the aunties and uncles sell the jollof rice after
No.
the rave.
You think about pair one, bro. LA, see LA, after when the race is done, no one wants to go home, innit? So
I want to go home.
You ain't been, huh?
Stardust killing my people. Touched. The kickback so lethal.
You know Tion though, on drill, I swear he's like 4 out of 4. He had Keisha, Becky, I don't know. Just like feels like a I don't know part 2.
Song with
And
M24.
the M24.
The way he flows on the drill beat is different.
It is different.
Still. And he does them stupid sound effects.
Yeah.
And it bangs, innit?
Need them.
Always got something illegal. Every time I gotta shoot it, it's a full clip. This ain't no Russian roulette. I'm letting out an UF when I bang.
Wait.
Shout.
Hey.
Mama said,
What the fuck did he say?
that's flow.
Flowetry.
Try to run up on me with no weapon.
You say?
Which job you taking? When I put on my block.
For sure.
So what do you think's happening right now in this video? Like, drug deal gone wrong.
Yeah.
Liam Nelson type shit going on.
You man come through.
The video probably has no plot, man. It's got no plot.
It started off, I see man boxing, so I thought, Rocky, that's what we're going for. Then I just see man.
Something different.
But it was definitely illegal boxing because they weren't in the ring. There wasn't a ring inside.
Yeah, the uncle.
Correct. So basically, it's illegal boxing, and you know behind illegal boxing, you have some big Godfather kingpin guys that have money involved in illegal boxing, illegal gambling and whatnot. So
You're thinking of, what's that film called, Snatch?
Snatch is one, Snatch is one. Snatch is good. It's good.
Hey, another shot.
Oh yeah, shit.
Wait, is he drinking water?
I'll still catch me an M and make me an M off music.
Welcome back, miss.
Welcome back. MIS to the fucking
To the fucking
To
team.
the fucking tea.
That man comes back.
There you go. There's too much already. It's too much.
You can also tell where a man holds a gun. They ever shot.
They don't shot yet.
Right.
Man's holding it too clean.
That's definitely gonna hit his head.
Bro, and he's hitting it with a hunchback. Bro. You don't shoot. Wait. I'm not a shooter, but I know you're shooting that.
That movie, you know. It's a movie.
I'm go mad when I lose it, mad get stupid. Did dirt, did road, did music. What live, where are you tooting? Are you mad, are you stupid? Man, a man just get wounded.
I'm not gonna lie, Mist is actually, he's fucking this up. Mist has made me forget about Tion's verse. I don't give a damn.
Nah, I can't lie, I ain't forgot.
You ever got?
TNT setup.
That's what you remember. The sound effects.
Man said when you
Hey, Tion's smart because he knows when he does them silly noises in a club, anywhere, in a concert when concerts are back on, that's getting spun.
No, Jimmy's just throat sex, just had a shot with the hostess.
Are you had to say that?
You just had shots with the hostess.
No, he said no,
No,
Jimmy
Jimmy's
just
just throat.
No, Jimmy just throat sex.
That's all mad. That's too explicit.
2020 on focus, 014 I was homeless.
Yeah, that's a mad. I don't know what sort of. You know, Cashh 24.
That's a gallet gun. That's a gallet gun, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on, COD, that's a gallet gun right there, boy.
Stop it and stop that music. Are you mad? Are you fucking stupid? On me or deluded. It's an attack of the be or music.
Shot.
Put your bum in the air, let me Yo, look at man gone if you lose.
What do you say? What do you say?
Put your bum in the air.
Fam, no further explanation.
Oh, my niggas run up and shoot it. Who God bless, no man curse every.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think this shot here is the first time I've seen this shot in the music video.
What, in the car?
From the dashboard of the inside passenger seat. I haven't seen that shot anywhere else, but I think it's a sick shot. And the car's actually doing the donut.
You know, when it comes to videos, Miss is creative.
Yeah.
He's always thinking further ahead.
Different. This is a sick shot.
But you gotta give it to. I think Tion's videos are, to be fair, it's probably Tion's credit.
Fair. Or give a shout out to the video director.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah, but they're fun.
On the net, but you're not direct in the flesh, you fucking nerd.
No. Mr. Bodies it, bro. Don't tell me about
On the
Tion.
net, but you're not that what?
Don't tell me about Tion.
Them trolls.
Missed Bodies it.
You know
No, Jimmy just throat sex and then it's like with the
Why
hostess.
did you bring that one back? That was like 2 bars ago.
He's still feeling it.
The whole 16 ago.
Bring it back.
That's a shot.
I lost this life, didn't pick up the plug, I just logged in time. So me come round, but they all cut inside. Kill a shit from me.
That's
Let's
the
go,
thing.
man.
Hey,
Come
the
on.
flow's different, man. Tion's flow is perfect. I'm not gonna lie.
There was no shots.
Yeah.
Get him on the beat, lads.
I heard the rest the other day doing a similar flow with Yoruba. I was gobbed.
Yo, stop it and stop that music. Are you mad? Are you fucking stupid? On me or deluded. Is it a plan to be your music?
Engineers deserve their money as well, bro.
Everyone does.
Yo, make a man gone if you lose it. Yo, my niggas run up.
Yo.
Fam, that's the most random random.
I guarantee you, if he had a cheeky but at that point, it would have gone off.
You man are going
A
overboard.
cheeky
What? DW on drill going bum.
That's the ad lib.
That's the ad-lib.
That's it.
Man's went to hear that.
That's it. End the song. End the song. Bro, I don't. Do you know? Listen, this is why.
Who's my man? Sorry.
I don't know who he is. But this is where I get into my A&R bag. I feel as if that in the UK, there's some people with ad-libs that's so powerful that just have let them do ad-lib on your track. Like, do you know when Jeezy did his ad-libs on Can't Tell Me Nothing? That was mad.
Yeah, she might be onto something.
Let man just do ad-libs on your track.
Facts.
It'd be mad.
And just feature the ad-libs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my A&R.
But shh. We need to get you in the studio, bro.
Trust me.
Yeah, that shot's mad. I can't lie. Man's just smoking the cars.
That is so cold.
It's all mad.
That's so cold.
So
It's slowing down.
so many elements to it. There's a cameraman, there's a fucking NASCAR driver up in there.
Yeah. This video's cold.
I can't lie, the boxing was irrelevant though.
It was literally just one shot.
And the fact they put it back here, it's irrelevant. I can't lie, it's irrelevant.
It's mad.
It had no bearing on the story at all. I respect it though.
Shots.
Yeah. Nah, fact.
You gonna eat now?
I'll eat it. I'm shooting. Why not?
You can do it, man.
No rules.
Still Bangles and Chris Rich.
I can't lie, Chris, that man, you won't even notice him, man.
Yo, my niggas run up.
Why was he in the video? That's what I'm saying.
No, D was he lives near LA Lounge, innit? It must be.
What? So you want to put these area?
There's no houses, man. That place is hella
houses there.
No one lives
Why
there.
not? He's from East.
Wait, you see, go to the shop, but yeah, D, you might as well get involved, boy.
You never know. And that was cold.
The video, the concept, I fucked with it. Not too sure what the boxing at the beginning signified. I'm sure the breakdown bandit could break that down for us. But I liked the variety of the shots. It looked like it. If I'm honest, it actually looked like one of the better videos I've seen this year as well.
The beginning threw me off a little bit with the boxing scene. I wasn't too sure. I thought we were gonna get a Rocky type themed video, but then it's gone on to the drug deal and the guns and whatnot. If we look at an artistic view, the scenes, as Habib said on the show, we've missed that camera angle from the car between the donuts. That was crazy.
The storyline was a mess. The storyline was all over the place. But to the visuals and the shots that we saw, cold. I ain't seen no one in the UK video pick up the fucking Gallet gun, the big thing that takes out 20 man, 30 man in the Iraq war, in the Iran war, in any war, take out man. I ain't seen man pick that up. So there you have it, guys. That was our Waviest video this week. Tion Wayne featuring Mist, Deluded. Epic one. Shouts out to both of them.
Director.
Yeah. Shout out to producer, director, literally everyone that was involved in all the components of that track. Shout them out.
NASCAR driving, doing donuts.
Everything, because it's all
Shout out
cold.
D-Double as well.
Yeah, shout out D-Double, boy. Listen, honourable cameo, boy. Honourable mention. Cool. So yeah, Waviest video's done, so you know what comes next.
No.
Waviest track. Wavy. I ain't gonna say more than this. I ain't gonna hype it up.
Let me go first, man. I haven't been to this in a minute.
Man's raring to go.
My Waviest track, none other than, you might say, I'm not always gonna say guest of the show, I'm gonna say guest of the show. None other than my brother Knucks, featuring Loyal, and I believe Veena on the sax. Song's called Stand Up.
I stand out like a black man in Kazakhstan. From where man get bored at if they ain't have plans. As that stands, I know the ropes like my backhand. Ain't trying to sit here chasing ghosts like I'm
Knucks, stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? And the stand out verse, I don't want to say verse, but the intro with Knucks when he said, I stand out like a black man in Kazakhstan. Again, Loyal says the same thing. I stand out like a black man on a hockey pitch. And it just made me, when I heard that, it's a deep song. It's very dramatic with the saxophone from Veena, apologies if I pronounced your name wrong. It just made me think about what they're saying with the whole concept of standing up. You know? I took two ways from it, a positive and a negative, you could say. Positive being, you stand out in the sense of we all come from the ends, we've got so many things against us. In order for you to make it, you've got to stand out from the rest. You know what I'm saying? If that's music, if that's just life, you got to be different from everyone else. You got to stand up. Scene there when you got the man in a university graduation gown outside the chicken and chip. I love that. You know what I'm saying? So just about, you need to stand out in order to do what you want to do and be successful. As Loyal said on a hook, like the trap and home, like the kid home alone. Like, so trying to get out of that trap, not just the trap in terms of your shorting and whatnot, just the trap in general. When you come from a low income or certain areas, things are against you.
No, I've seen Knucks so many times on the show that, you know, I'd have thought this guy's a co-host, fam. We've had 40 Wave Talk episodes. I swear we've had a Knucks track on at least 25. But this song in particular, I can't even lie. First line gripped me by the fuck. You know when you're in like year 7, you just grip someone, some year 11 just grips you by your tie. This is what the first line done to me. Like, man said, I stand out like a black man in Kazakhstan. I was just like, what?
Sure. Break that bandit.
Junior.
I'm coming.
So no, that was a sick breakdown for you. You brought the smoke, but talking of smoke, my Waviest track is Smoke Boys.
Oh my god, he loves it.
Click my finger, y'all roll with me. Cry for ooh, they wouldn't ride for me. Bad and bougie from overseas. Give me the light and let me blow these trees. Coolie drinks looking nice and neat. Brownie looking like I won't be.
I think that had all the elements of a great Smoke Boys song. I think Smoke Boys, like formerly known as Section Boys, have had a formula where it's inch on the hook and 16 bar from each other member, and it worked perfectly for them because each body's a hook each and every time, and it's kind of hit and miss with the members with their 16, but with this track in particular, I think they all bodied their verse. I think DP came hard, Sleeks came hard, all of, like, I can't remember the rest of the names, but they fucking came crazy. And I think overall it's a good song, but what I really picked this as my Waviest track because I really want to get into Smoke Boys released a statement saying they're going to break up, but when they release songs like this shows that there's still a market for them. This, like, I hear this song and I don't say straight away like, oh, Smoke Boyz are outdated. Smoke Boyz, like, they're dead. Their music is completely shit. No, I think amongst everything that's going on right now, Smoke Boyz can still do damage. They can still, like, within the drill scene, especially within the drill sound, which they do, they can still make movements. So it's kind of weird for me that they've actually decided to break up and retire before the age of 30. It doesn't make sense.
History tells us that groups never last. That's a fact. Tough times never last. Only tough people last. You know what I'm saying? You said that. I'm not really surprised that Section Boyz, Smoke Boyz have broken up. It's sad, but at the same time, it happens, isn't it?
My track of the week is from Cashh and it's called 10 on it.
In my kitchen staring at scales, thinking about back when I used to throw peng on it. I told my cousin to bring out a different wax. You say the one that he's got an M on it. Take off your head for free for me. Imagine if I put...
Let me just start off with something that Bala said a little earlier when he was like getting the drill beat and hopping on it. It's a bit of a cheat code. Certain times I actually do think it's kind of true, especially with this beat. This beat was hard, especially when someone has the musical talent that Cashh has. You can actually tell that he's finding pockets that an average rapper doesn't really find. He's more usually giving you vibes, giving you more of the rappy type stuff and the singing type stuff. But I think this is probably the first drill song that I've ever heard him on. Hey, he murdered it. He said, "Man can't tell me about pain. I was screaming out, free my mum." I can't imagine what sort of that is.
That's all mad.
That's
Where's his mum locked up?
His mum apparently was locked up.
Imagine saying free my mum. That's crazy.
That's a different type of pain on your in your Twitter bio. Free my mum.
That's mad.
Love her. That's crazy. No, broken lover. Yo, it's all mad.
Right now, I don't want to hear Cashh on drill. I don't want to hear Cashh on drill. Leave the drill to the drill, man. Leave the drill to Tion and them, man. Cashh and drill, it's not the one for me. I want you on that wave, bro. I want Cashh for the wave. This weren't the wave. This was the drill. It weren't clicking. It just wasn't. It was going together like pound the yam and ketchup. It don't go. Like, you can have it, but it won't go. And people look at you weird. I'm looking at it weird. It's mad. But shouts out to Cashh though. Mad. So yeah, guys, in the comments, let us know who you think had the waviest track. If it was Alpha La, Oli Rose, or myself, the wave conductor Habib GB. But yeah, that was the waviest track section, and we can move onto the final section of the show. Jeez. Where we really get into the nitty gritty, where we get the name Breakdown Bandits for real, the Waviest Project. Wavy. And this week we have something that really sets the tone for what's coming up in the UK landscape for music. You can call it the blueprint. DBE, the blueprint. God. Us versus me, or me versus us. Or DBE, the blueprint. Us versus them. Where do I fucking start? They won't know that I did it 3 times. That's mad.
Let's just start off with the name, the blueprint, because that derives from the man other than what Mr. Hov, Mr. Jay-Z, who set the blueprint for music. Have your commercial songs here. Have your deep cut songs here, put it together, production, maybe get a feature here and there. That's the blueprint, you know what I'm saying? So that's the American blueprint, that's hip hop blueprint. Whereas DB come for this is the UK. They said, yeah, cool, that's what they do in America. Even though you could attribute DBE sound to American hip hop and whatnot, they've come with this is the UK blueprint. As to say, the next wave, as you said, the forecast of music is it should sound like this. You know what I'm saying? If you want to blow music, you can make music like this. And we're telling you the formula. You know what I'm saying? Give a bit of pain here, sprinkle a bit of fun crowd over there, a bit of pill pop in there, a bit of enjoyment there. You know what I'm saying? Put it all together. It's a package. 29 songs, bro. It's a lot of work. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw 29, I thought, geez, can I really do this? Yeah, can I really do it? But what was it? Deep that. Bando Baby.
You didn't deep it, I did. Bando Baby 29, Breakdown Bandit.
That's what it had, bro.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why you sent the bill.
That's why we let you talk
first. But I looked at it as 29 and I thought, oh, this is a long time. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I have been banging this album, this project out religiously, bro. 29 songs, and I tweeted, I said, out of 29, 26 of them I bang out, bro. That's ridiculous numbers.
Unreal ratio.
How many artists do you know can release 29 songs and you're playing over 90% of the music?
A lot of the albums, especially about the whole drug money stuff and, questionable sort of sexual decisions that they make sometimes, is that This one was a lot deeper. They gave us a lot more substance in it. They were giving us a bit more pain. So like a lot of pain. So I'm hearing trap like pain. These guys are still on the trap beats, but they're talking about a lot deeper stuff. They're talking about therapy. They're talking about the love for their children. They're talking about love for their boys. Like it's deep, yo. I can't lie. When it first came out, I was a bit jaded. I didn't know what to believe. On the last mixtape, I was like, nah, I'm tired of this style. I want to see what they're gonna do next. I heard We Won. I ain't gonna lie. When I heard We Won, I had a bit of hope. I was thinking, you know what? This sounds different. It was even my track of the week when I heard We Won because it was different. Yes, it was.
Was it your track of the week?
Yeah. So when this come out, Fala was always banging on about it in the group chat. Was saying, "Yo, you don't need to listen to
Top
this."
tie.
Man gave it the blessing. So I gave it a listen, and I definitely agree with Fala's breakdown. 25, 26 songs, bang.
The blueprint, Us versus Them, is like the best of DBE. I think it's the like if we can compress all of their previous projects, like take away Any Minute Now from it, because that's what we're campaign. That's a collaborative effort. But Home Alone is about the trap, PTSD is about the drugs and the girls, and Street Trauma is about actually the trauma within the streets. Of course, Street Trauma. This is everything rolled into one, and this is the best of D Block Europe. We get a little bit of their best bits from throughout the 29 songs, and I think it's just great to see the transparency between them. It shows how much they've grown as people, not just artists, as people, for them to like say that this is what I'm going through. I'm going to therapy. I'm going through these things in my life. I lean on the lean. I lean on the drugs to help me get through these certain situations. You understand? It's fucking crazy.
You can't help yourself.
I can't help myself. It's fine.
Can't help yourself. Lean on the lean.
I can't help it. It's totally fine. But as I was saying, this is literally the best of DB, and I personally feel that this is their best project to date. I'm gonna go into my favorite tracks, and my favorite track of this project. It's crazy because 29 songs is a lot to pick from, and I think that my favorite song has fluctuated from week to week. I thought since it's come out, so like 1 week it was Proud, 1 week it was fucking maybe 322, maybe Mr. Mysterious, maybe Top Tie. But right now, I have to say my favorite song right now is Percocet. I think like cool. It's funny because LB said at the beginning this ain't a love song, but this is a complete love song. This could be a complete love song. This is where I feel like one of the songs where they're the most open, and like some of the bars that stood out to me was like fucking.
For a drug dealer, not a drug
Man, Young Ad said you signed up for a drug dealer, not a drug user.
What?
Do you know what? That's mad because think about it. A female signed up for a guy that's on the trap doing road thing, selling pebs and whatnot, doing his thing. And then she got a man just sipping lean, taking the pills, popping pills. She's like, oh my days, what have I got myself signed up for?
My favourite track, I only spoke about it briefly recently, was Proud for me. But same as you, every week, it depends what mood I'm in, and that's the beauty of the music, it just brings that different music. But mine's got to be Proud at the moment, just for the mere fact that I see it as a poem. It's a song, but I thought as if he's written that as a poem, where he's dedicated 3 verses to the 3 most valuable people, or 3 most cherished people in his life, you know what I'm saying? So he's got a verse dedicated to his mum, you know, speaking about all of the wrong things done to his mum, and he's looking back at it and reflecting and regretting it, you know what I'm saying? And the track's called Proud, so it's just that, have you got that pride? Is that pride going to hold you back from confessing these things, you know what I'm saying? Or are you proud of the things in your life? That's why I looked at it in 2 things. Second verse has gone to...
no, his first was his daughter, second was his mum.
Second was his mum, first was his daughter, second was his mum, and then you're thinking, right, who's gonna come next? And then the third is dedicated to LB.
What
and I just thought, that's just, it's true, it's poetry, like you've given 3 verses, and for him to admit on the track that LB is probably one of the top 3 influential people in his lives, talking about when he messed up the re-up, LB's gave it back to him, LB's got him back onto the music. For me, that's poetry, man. Like you said, I think the perfect word you said, Oli, to summarise this whole album was self-awareness. Like, it takes a lot from a man to admit your wrongs or to admit your flaws in life. And like I said, man saying he's not a role model, man saying he's a drug addict, man saying he's a cheater, he loves too much, like this. All these stuff that people are afraid to say, like you think about it, it's not the everyday Joe.
No, definitely not.
You confess these things.
that concludes this week's episode of Wave Talk. It's been another wavy one. It's been another proper insightful one. And we'll see you again in another 2 weeks. Over and out. Bless up. Happy Halloween.
Oh yeah. No, we don't.
We don't celebrate that. We walk with the Lord. We walk with Jesus.